And, hi, Miss Tubman. Would you like to come up front and address our class today?
My name is Harriet Tubman, and I freed 1,000 slaves.
Can you be a little louder?
My
And
name is
wait.
Harriet Tubman, and I freed 1,000 slaves. Even though when I was adult I was a hero, I grew up like a neglected baby. No one acknowledged me at all. I was ignorant of liberty, having no experience of it. When I was about 7 or 8, I began to work for Mrs. and Mr. Cook. Mrs. Cook made me wind thread. If the thread broke, I got a whipping. Then I began to work for Mr. Cook. He made me check all the mousetrap traps. Fortunately, I got sick. After that, I began to work in the fields. When I was 10-year-old, a field slave was trying to escape. The boss man threw a weight at the slave. It hit me in the head instead. For the rest of my life, I had sleeping spells. In the middle of a word, I would just fall asleep. When I grew older, I met a man named John Tubman. We jumped the broom, which means marrying, because slaves weren't allowed to get married. I kept talking about escaping and thinking about it too. John said he would tell the master if I kept talking about it, but I didn't stop thinking about it. One night, I packed up and escaped. It took a little while to escape, but I did it. I saw a lot of slave catchers, and they almost caught me once. I buried myself in mud, and I thought they would catch me for sure, because I didn't think there was enough time. They didn't catch me. Finally, I crossed the line. I looked down at my hand to see if I was the same person. I was, but I didn't know anyone there.
What line did you cross?
The line to freedom. So
Gotcha.
I went to a meeting at the town hall. They said that there was a family trying to escape slavery. When I heard it was my sister, I applied for the job to lead them to freedom. That's when I began to go back and get any slaves. And once, a man tried to turn back. If he turned back, then everyone would know everything about the Underground Railroad, and all of its secrets would be beaten out of him. I told him if he ran away, he'd never run again. So he came back. We finally found a Quaker. Quakers are as good as colored. They are friends and you can trust them. They let you into your house and you can sleep there and you can trust them to give you food and hide you. I was a conductor of the Underground Railroad for 8 years, and I can say what most conductors can't say. I never ran my train off the track, and I never lost a passenger. One day, I came back for John. I opened the door and said, "John, I've come back for you." But John said, "This is Caroline. She's my new wife." Then I left. I went to get my parents instead, and the rest of my brothers. Then I dressed up like an old lady to get them and covered them with blankets so no one would see them. After I got my family together, we'd settled down in freedom. My mother and I had long talks together, and her advice to me I will now give to you. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world.
All right. Does anyone have any questions for Miss Tubman? No?
Madison?
When you said that, about, like, Caroline or somebody,
John's new wife.
yeah, like, well, like, how come when you did that, like, you turned back?
Because obviously he didn't want me because I escaped and he didn't know what happened to me.
So it was years later you went back for him.
Years later. It was later in the career after I went out and got my sister. I decided to help more slaves. So then I would go back and get any slaves that I could. And then I decided to go back for my family and help them. Yes.
I thought slaves weren't allowed to get married.
They were allowed to jump the broom.
What's that mean?
They laid a broom on the floor and a couple held hands and jumped over the broom. When they landed on the other side, they were husband and wife because they weren't allowed to get married.
By law, the law did not recognize them as a married couple. So that is what they did, and their culture and their society recognized them as married at that time. Because they were not considered people. Slaves were not.
They were considered
Property.
property. Like it was like sometimes they got sold to other people. So it was like selling houses or cars.
Aren't slaves people that work for you?
Yeah, with no pay and they get treated very harshly.
Like, the boy that married Caroline, or John, whatever. Yeah, John was, he related to you, or?
Well, he wasn't actually a slave. So if I wasn't a slave, we could have gotten married. But he wasn't but wait, can you say that question again?
Was John, related to you or something?
Just by jumping the broom.
Her husband, in a way.
In a way. If I wasn't a slave, we could have, because he was a free black person.
Did you have any kids?
No. Because John and I were married, but then I escaped.
Before you started having a
And
family.
John didn't escape.
Right.
So, and then I didn't get married.
You never got married again.
Because of my career.
So you sacrificed having a family to save other slaves.
Did John know you were in slavery?
Yes, he knew I was a slave.
How many brothers do you have?
2 and 1 sister.
Cookies? Do you have 1 or 2? Do you have?
You're supposed to have 2 boxes.
Third
Do you have a
Sanders.
second box of cupcakes? 3S.
No, we should only have 1.
Oh, supposed to be have 8B, whatever that is.
Oh, that may be in the 8th grade room.
Okay, it's supposed to be reading together.
Yes, I wonder if they'll bring them when they come.
No, we will
Yes.
locate them.
Locate them.
There's something missing.
Okay. Did you get the other ones that were in my back seat?
Yes.
No.
There were 2 in my back
I followed
seat.
the North Star. My dad actually taught me everything, so I would know how to escape. Sometimes I would have to go across a river or something, so I could wash off my scent before because sometimes the slave catchers would send their hounds after.
They would.
Yeah, it's like a special breed of dogs that can smell very well, so they would take a piece of fabric or something, take it and say, go find this person. And they would take off and try to find whoever the cause was.
Is the thing that you're wearing the white thing, is that
Yes, it's called a headscarf.
And you would wear it to, it's very common to wear it to cover your hair. And your dress, do you want to